and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Three-two pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry. Popped him up. Kinsler calls for it. 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder, Stephen.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The A's strand 1. A's 0. Angels coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Chris Bassett gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Into the box, Ian Kinsler. Fowler will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Trout. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Justin.
And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. A 1-1. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
In now, Zach Cozart. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler's under it. And that retires the side. Angels do get a run in the inning on this. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. The 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. He'll try again. 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Josh Phegley. Here's a pop-up now. Valbuena on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. Striding into the box, Luis Valbuena. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 3-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready now for L.A., Albert Pujols. Three and one now. Cole Calhoun, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Valbuena aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners going. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the runner will have to head back. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 8. Right fielder.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting 9. Catcher. Martin Maldonado.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Ready with another 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Barreto's got it. Lowry on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-1, here it comes. Now a swing and the chopper foul right at home plate. And the changeup is way low that time.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Franklin Barreto. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Kinsler for one. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 1-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the 3-1. Softly hit out to short. But there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for route number 1.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, Mike Trout. Hot shot down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Striding forward now is the DH, Zach Cozart, runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 2-1 pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels get just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Angels 2 and the A's nothing. So coming to the plate, Jed Lowry as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Here's Simmons at short. He's right there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder,
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. Taking another look at it, the ball has some top spin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. And this is fouled at the plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the third baseline. There is Valbuena. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Settling in now, Luis Valbuena. A base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. This is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Albert Pujols. High and deep to right center. Piscotty's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Cole Calhoun. He drew a walk his first time up. Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. Calhoun, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Angels 2 and the A's nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. The 1-1. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. Second home run early in the year, and the A's are on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Into the box, Matt Olson. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Standing in now, Josh Phegley. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. There he goes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Two balls and a strike. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Simmons is there to second for 1. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both.
center fielder, number 11.
At the plate, Dustin Fowler looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Chapman is off at first with 2 away. Three and 1. Franklin Barreto would be next. Tapper up the line. Scooped up. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the night from the Big A. It's the Angels 2 and the A's 1. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. 1-1. Is taken down and in for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. This one's down to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
A center fielder, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. And he is in there.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Justin Upton now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Two out with the man at first. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Barreto fields cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1.
The batter, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is ball 4 as it's off the catcher's glove. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
From the stretch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Again, he sends it out of play. This one's down to third. Valbuena's got it. Kinsler for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Emilio Pagan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 15, Emilio Pagan.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first down.
Luis Valbuena.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Valbuena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Valbuena with a 2-2 count now. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch still even at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch, and he goes and chops this one out towards second. Barreto brings it in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Angels strand one. They still lead it 2-1. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Marcus Semien will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. The 1-1. Popped him up. Pujols is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, catcher, John
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Blake Wood will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 46, Blake Wood.
Josh Phegley will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. 2 down. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Olson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Our score remains 2-1. Ryan Dull gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ryan Dull.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time, and that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Ian Kinsler.
In now, Ian Kinsler. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. First and second here with nobody out. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
A center fielder, number 27.
Ready for another chance. Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Blake Parker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
Stepping in, Dustin Fowler. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Franklin Barreto. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Little dribbler down the line. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker, batting .500, 4 for 8. Fowler, base runner at first with 1 out. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Set to deal on 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. Chris Davis would be next. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1.
your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Albert now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin.
Now pitching for the Angels.
So a save situation now as they turn it over to their closer, Jim Johnson. Here's Chris Davis now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-1 home. It is taken for strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Ready on 1 and 2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Last strike now for Oakland. $45,050 on their feet now at Angel Stadium. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andrew Heaney takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Jim Johnson closes the door for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels, 2 runs.